hair, you might want to do different sections, but I usually just split it up, clip it up, and then drop down these two parts. I'll just split it down the middle. And I don't have a heat protectant spray from Verishop, but obviously I would suggest using some type of heat protectant before you go in. I feel like we have pretty similar, like I said earlier, textures where like this is both of our hair just like kind of air dried. So go in.
Are you using like a clip? Do you have your hair clipped back?
Yeah, I use a clip.
You're so fancy. This is literally what I usually do. I do this and then I go, it'll hold.
I like how you called that fancy. Like I literally just put a clip on the top of my head. She said
my head side. I'm just like, I'm sure that'll stay. That's fine.
I feel like I would get so annoyed if it fell down though. So that's just like the first.
It frustrates me so much, but I'm just like, there's nothing to do about this. Like this is just how. So I presented the one that Kylie is using right now. I'm still on my Whirl Trio.
And then I usually go in, again, depending on how much hair you have, with like, what is that? Maybe like 2 inches across, like that wide of like a piece, not super thick, so like that much hair. And the way I curl my hair is I go in, put the hair in, clamp it down, and then I'll hold it for just a second, and then I'll let it out a little bit, and then continue curling, and so that it looks something like that. And then again, I'll let it out like a little bit. And then I feel like I'm like I think I'm doing this opposite. No, I can't like see what I'm, no, I'm not. Okay. It's like hard to like look, no, I am. I feel like I'm just holding it for too long. That's what I do to get, and then I never go all the way down.
Ow.
And my curl looks just like pretty natural, and then once it's been like hot for a while, I'll like brush it out. But this is what they'll look like when I go all the way around. But I feel like they look more natural when you don't go all the way, and this is personal, but
100%.
when you don't go all the way, and your ends just get so fried too, so I think it's good to just not go all the way down to the bottom.
That's the only thing I like do now. Also, I always think about brushing out curls because of our friend Michelle.
Yes. She'll stop you in the middle of whatever you're doing to brush out your curls.
She will be mad if you don't brush out your curls. So that's actually a hot new tip that I just learned. But I feel like I was never good enough that at my hair that it ever mattered if I brushed out my curls or not. Like it's like it was never going to do anything. So this is what I learned from my tutorials on the Whirl Trio because it doesn't have a clamp, right? It's just a wand. So I basically just watched all these tutorials and they're just like, do it this way, like grab it so it's down. And then I just have sections. I'm not great at this in the slightest, but I promise if I can do it even a little bit, you definitely can do it. Not you, but I mean like the general you. Kylie can do anything with hair because she's a genius, but like I can't.
I also feel like I use this one on the
Kylie's like great at it.
Just in here, so sorry, I'm like struggling a little bit, but I use I put it on the top heat setting because I would rather just like I don't know if you can see, but I'm really not keeping this on here for long, and it's like really curling so quickly. Like that took seconds to do those. I mean, again, I don't have like a ton of hair, but like. And I'm going slower just so you can see, but that took like no time. So I feel like I'm gonna have my whole head done in like 10 minutes, but I'll go slower just to, like show you like techniques and stuff. But yeah, I go and it heats up very quickly. I noticed that because I just like put it on my desk and I like turned it on and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so quick. It also turns off automatically. I don't know. Right? Because I didn't turn it off and I looked over at one point and it was off, which I really like because I feel like I'm one of those people that like has to like take a picture that like I turned off my curling iron so that when I don't leave the house and think I'm gonna burn down my apartment.
I am absolutely the same way. I'm gonna someone do it. Also, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, because you're like
but the Whirl Trio.
I can't do wands for whatever reason. I'm a clamp girl. I just like I always burn myself, so it's nice that it gives you a mitt.
Clamps Clamps make me really stressed.
I'm gonna go ahead and brush out my curls now. I have two different brushes I can show you guys. My favorite brush in the world is this like wet brush. It's like your hair is really like just easier to damage when it's wet. So I started using a wet brush a really long time ago. I also get super knotted hair, so I feel like this is like the best brush with the least amount of pain when brushing out your knots. And I feel like it's really nice, but then obviously you can use it on your dry hair too. I'll brush out this side with this brush, and then I also have this PS by Danielle. It's just like I use it to part my hair, but you can also use this to be good too. But I kind of want to see the difference. So I'm going to brush out this side with the wet brush, and then I'm going to do this side with the comb and see if there's much of a difference.
I love that.